Taking risk. What is risk? Defining risk here at the beginning is very important because most don't have a healthy understanding. There are specific risks associated with doing anything in life, and the stock market is no different. The risk most people speak of when they talk about stocks comes from a place of fear, generally because they or someone they knew did something stupid and lost money. Generally, what is more accurate is that behavior is risky. Walking along a sidewalk has its own inherent risks. You could still get hit by a car that swerves, but the chances are low. Do that same walking in the middle of the road at night, and the same could not be said. Most people start with trying to trade stocks on their own. No learning, no process, no plan. That is risky. You are guaranteed to lose money that way. You may get lucky as I did and make a windfall profit on your first trade, but did I keep it? I bet you can guess. No. There's a better way, and it is to learn what you need to know before continuing to risk your hard-earned money in a meaningful way. Putting your money to work. One of my favorite word combinations is calculated risk. In my opinion, everything we do is a calculated risk, whether that is trading stocks, driving to the store, or swimming in the ocean. And it will change the way you look at the world, even though you subconsciously do it every day. I get in my car and I drive to the store to get groceries because it saves me time, and I believe I will arrive and return safely, though I could get in an accident and die. I go golfing because it's fun and it challenges my mind, though I miss out on time with my family. I go surfing because I enjoy the experience and it's a great workout, though a shark could attack me. I buy a stock because I believe it will go up and make me money, though I could lose money. Everything we do in life is a calculated risk, though we do not spend much time thinking about it. Even when we lose money on a trade that didn't work out, we exchange dollars for a lesson. You have a chance to learn from every single trade you make, though the losses make for the best teachers. You only lose when you do not learn. Learning from losses. I make it a point to try to learn something from every trade that I take, but like I mentioned, the losses are generally the best teachers. One of the worst things we can do is ignore a hidden lesson the market was trying to teach us. This is the biggest risk to our long-term success. If you are trying to learn anything fast, you need two ingredients. One is to fail forward as fast as you can. Mastery comes from making all the mistakes you possibly can and then learning from them. Knowledge leads to experience, which leads to wisdom. 2. Try not to repeat the same mistakes twice. If you make the same mistake more than once, did you really learn from it the first time? Sometimes it cannot be helped, but this should be your goal. Using a journal is the key to growth. Trading is not only technical, but also extremely psychological. We can and should use journals to capture all our thoughts and emotions throughout the day. Internal pattern recognition is very important to recognize as to make mental adjustments throughout the day. When we consistently struggle with something in particular, often it is rooted in our subconscious. It is our mind's way of saying, hey, what we know and what we believe is out of alignment with what we are doing. This is all feedback, and that feedback is critical for future growth. So specifically when we're talking about something like that, I point that out, very intentionally, that when you struggle with something over and over again, and it doesn't matter whether you may put in different rules within your framework to try to, shortcut your way around it. But when your body and your mind is really, really fighting it, then that, like when we talk about rabbit trails, that's a rabbit trail that you need to go down and you need to try to figure out why. Because if there isn't some sort of subconscious belief that you're not aware of there, then generally it's very, very easy to change a belief and to move forward from it after you have a negative experience, right? The negative experience itself is often just enough to change. But when you have a negative experience and you recognize it and it continues to show up, there's obviously a deeper issue there. And so those are the rabbit trails that are worth spending time on, worth really, really thinking through, trying to figure out why, and trying to mitigate it if possible.